We're here. Hello. Hi, everybody. We're here. We have news on Sofi. Going to be kind of fun. Oh, my goodness. Are we going to have fun? You may have noticed yesterday and the last week, I was telling you something is up. The stock was sitting around $9 a share and it wouldn't go much above it and much below it up until yesterday. And then the shares dipped 41 cents yesterday afternoon. They dipped to 8.58. Now we're sitting here at 7.86, down 71 again. So we've dropped now $1.10, $1.20 from the 9 neighborhood. Why is that happening? Oh, well, gosh darn it. 3 million plus traded now this morning. An announcement just came out from SoFi. They're doing a financing, a capped call transaction financing. Where's that coming from? Oh my gosh, whoever mentioned that deal for the last month? Well, kids, guess what I'm waiting for? I'm just waiting for an announcement regarding the details of said transaction. I'm wondering if the shares are being dropped on purpose to the 758 neighborhood. Let's just suppose, because that's what we're at, 786 right now. Could we have a scenario where, say, at $8 a share, you add 30% to that, which is $2.40, that's $10.40. Could it be that a financing they're doing now is convertible into stock at $10.40 a share if the shares trade at 30% over that price for at least 30 consecutive days in the next, say, couple of years? Are we talking about something like $13.85, $14 a share? The shares have to go over 14 in order to convert them into stock for this deal. And the other thing I'm waiting for, the other shoe to drop, it's the typical game plan. You announce your intention to raise money. You then announce to the world how much it is, and then you announce to the world that you're proposing, you're going to up the number, you're going to up the offering. Because if the world likes the offering, they're going to want more of it. Well, right now we have a $750 million deal being announced with an option of $112 million more. So it could be $860 million being offered by the company. My personal gut feel is they're going to go tomorrow, oversubscribed. We're going to up the number because of demand. And they may come up with $1 billion or 1.1 billion or something like that. It could be more, but now I don't know what the common stock conversion is going to be. It doesn't say so. It just talks about a 130% premium to the price of the stock, and so on. And this is typically what happens with these cap call deals. And what have I got here? Approximately 6% of common stock. Exchange purchase. I'm reading this announcement while I'm talking to you, so you got to give me some slack here. Some of you are probably reading the same stuff I am here to see what's going on here. And in any event, if this is going to be done the way these other deals have been done with Uber, when Uber was in the mid 40s, it's now $80 a share. It was done with Rocket Lab. It was $3.80 a share. It's now $4.50. It's going to go to $8. If we're going to do this deal here, we may have a scenario where it could be $1 billion worth of stock will have to be acquired, common stock, to satisfy the conversion of this debt. And that could take free floating stock down by 80 million shares, 70 million shares, 80 million. And there's 800 million, 900 million free trading. So that's almost 10% of the free trading stock would be eviscerated, would be shifted. It wouldn't be canceled. It would just be shifted from whoever holds it now into who's going to hold it, long-term investors, institutional investors. Who do you think is putting up the $1 billion? That means the shorters, with 158 million short outstanding stock, are in big trouble. They're in huge trouble. All of a sudden, a whack o' paper ain't available anymore to buy back. They're going to have to buy it back at whatever the market allows them to buy it back at. And we have 158 million shorted. And if we go from 900 million free float to 820 million free float, that means only 820 million are available for the 158 million. That's a bigger percentage short position that's coming up. And again, this is still all theoretical. This is all, there's no guarantees here, but I am smelling, and I've been smelling something is coming up. And I'm actually surprised this deal isn't $2.5 billion. I would love to see Sofi come out and say, yeah, we're going to raise $2.5 billion. We're going to take 200 million shares off the street. That would be really nice. Sure beats a buyback. Not a lurker. Sofi intends to use a portion of the net proceeds from the offering to fund the cost of entering into a capped call transaction. That's right. Capped call transaction. Exactly. This is what we're talking about. The company is going to buy a stock option on their own stock with an exercise price in this. It could be $12 to $14. I don't even know. And with a maximum reach of $15, $16, the stock could reach that easily with this deal. Oh my God, this is going to be something. This will be covered by media sooner or later, but this announcement's only just come out in the last 15, 20 minutes while I was doing my pre-alert show for these people right here. And here we are, everybody, at the same time watching this, following this very closely. We're at 774 right now in the pre-market. We've had 4.1 million trade, according to the CNBC site, 3.1 million as far as Market Watch is concerned. So we've got volume here. The stock is being suppressed on purpose. Okay, don't think that everyone's getting out. This is an orchestrated deal being put together right now. I just don't know what the number is supposed to be on this deal. If they were using last night's close, then it's 858 as a baseline number. That's where the stock closed at last night, 858. And if we're dealing with a 30% premium to the 858 price, then what's that? 85 cents times 3. That's one cent for 255 more. So that would put us at $11 a share conversion, but only if the stock trades at 30% above that. And that's a 330 additional to 11 something. That puts us at 14.5 to $15. That's the capped call deal here to make this all work between $11 and $15. And that means you people out there who are sitting on a whole bunch of stock and are sitting on cash secured puts are going to watch your cash secured puts go down dramatically in value as these shares will run up. You're also going to be able to write options as the shares reach this 14, 15 neighborhood. You're going to start writing 16s and 18s, and you're going to bring in $2, $3 in premium per share, and a bunch of you are going to go, okay, Uncle Bruce, I like this deal. But we have to tolerate this discount at the moment because that's what they did with Uber. This is what they did with Rocket Lab. This is how they work these. And again, I'm sitting here asking myself, is this deal priced at 858 or is it going to be priced at 7 something? Are they going to hold this market down all day today? All day today between 750 and 775. Is that what they're trying to do? So at the close of business tonight, the 5th of March, 2024, they have a price on this stock, and maybe it is 775. Maybe that's the price they want. And then they can add 30% to that and 30% to that to then say, these are the parameters of this financing deal. And or, as the day wears on, the company comes out tomorrow morning and says, along with the underwriters, it's a done deal at 775 with conversions at 11 and 15 and what have you. And we up the number to billion plus. The bigger the deal, the bigger the number that's being raised, the more shares that will be taken out from this market, from the hands of day traders, from the free float. And that'll end up in the hands of corporate institutional investors, big investors. This is good stuff. This, again, creates a huge problem for the short sellers, a huge problem. There's now competition for the paper. I don't know if short sellers are trying to buy it right now. They might be. If I were a short seller, I'd be trying to buy this right now and get my ass out of here. I would want out of this deal. I do not want to be short right now. 780, I'll take it. I'm averaging $8. I'll take my 20 cents profit and get out of here. I got a $7 average. I'm getting out at 780 to only lose 80 cents, because once you unleash this thing, starting the day after, like tomorrow, we might be at $9 or $10 tomorrow. And I don't know. I'm just sitting here reading between the tea leaves, and what I've been telling you now for weeks and weeks and weeks about these capped call finance deals that have been done. Now we have one for Sofi, and I've been begging for one, and we got it. This is going to be something. Oh my goodness. This is going to be something, kids. We got to have a little bit of fun here. For those of you out there, like I said, if you've got stock, great, hang on to it. Those of you who have cash secured puts or don't have cash secured puts written, once we open, if we're at 775, 780, 760, you want to write cash secured puts. You absolutely want to write 7s and 8s till the cows come home. Going out to Jan 2025, Jan 2026, you want to grab cash secured puts. You want to write them. For those of you who have written calls, and you were hoping for a dip, you're being given one. You better take advantage of this to get out from these rights, because this is going to cost you if you don't, in my humble opinion. There you go. You have to decide for yourself if I'm right or not, but I like what I see here. Are we having fun? Well, I like this game. I like this game. Oh, my. Isn't it a most interesting, fun kind of day? I'm waiting now for Smart Rent and Matterport to come out with a deal like this. I'm waiting for other companies to come out with deals like this. A great way to raise cash, and a great way to boost your market price. A great way to get liquidity going. A great way to get exposure. Remember, Uber closed last night at 81.30. This stock was in the low 40s when they did their $1.7 billion deal that they upped from $1.3 billion to $1.7 billion. It worked for Uber. Hasn't hurt them one iota. Now here we have Sofi eliminating old debt, an old bond issue with this cash and a general corporate purposes move, and I think at the same time a brilliant way to take out stock from the public float and put it into long-term hands. I like this game. I don't see a headline anywhere from anyone else on this stock. At the moment, I'm only noticing the one announcement made by the company itself that has come out. That's the only thing I think I see. It'll be interesting to see as the day wears on whether others, any of these shills and non-shills, write it up. But so far, I don't see anything anywhere else. The press release was released at 8:02 Eastern Time, I think, about 43 minutes ago. Sofi Technologies announces proposed convertible senior notes offering due 2029. That is the general drift of this announcement. I am waiting. Now we'll wait to see how the shares react all day long. Will they be restricted from going over $8 a share? Will they be held back down to this 786, 775 level? I don't know. One, we're going to find out. We're going to watch it. We're now seeing volume of 4.6 million, and I wonder again if this deal is going to be done in this 10-11 neighborhood, this conversion deal being offered. Is it possible that there's sellers holding the stock down here on purpose, and they're buying any stock that comes in on a panic sale, and they're trying to actually acquire stock rather than offload it? We'll see how this plays out. This could be kind of fun. I don't have any other info. I do know that Kathy Woods has been buying up Sofi. On the 15th of February, they bought 2.8 million shares. On the 21st of February, 756,000 more shares of Sofi were acquired by Kathy Woods. Excuse me. There have been other reports of other buys by other institutional players. but I don't have anything as of this instant that I can share with you above and beyond what I'm reading and what I'm seeing. But I'm excited. Not a lurker. Approximately 61 million shares of SoFi common stock as of March 4. Closing share price of okay. Interesting. We could see that many shares being used to retire this debt. EDT wants to know about Spire, their earnings report coming out tomorrow. No idea. We'll find out what happens. That stock has taken a shot to the 12 level because they did their private placement deal at $12 a share, so that's been good. I like Spire's future, but I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Anyway, JR, yeah, he didn't use plain English before, so he jinxed us, says somebody. What else? Smart Rent earnings are coming out today, says Robert. Good stuff. Good morning from upper Sell My House Fast in Upper Marlboro. I'm number 61 on the thumbs up meter. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. If you're able to hit that for me, please nail the thumbs up button for us and give us a bit of momentum this morning. A lot of folks should be on top of this story right now. What is happening? SoFi. Oh, are we going to have ourselves some fun here? This could be most fascinating, and I don't think it's bad news for the company at all. It is really positive news. This is, remember, if this is going to become, instead of a $700 million, $1 billion deal, who knows? Let's see. I don't know what to make of this. If this is going to become a $1 billion+ deal, for the company, you have to understand who the buyers of this deal are, and who is bringing in the buyers. If this is a senior brokerage firm in New York, Wall Street back, we're talking about senior Wall Street influenced institutional investors. This is what you want. This is the beginning of the company's transition away from what it was way back when, 3 years ago. It was a private entity that took over a SPAC and went through all the gyrations of SPAC investments, all the SEC rule changes, all the interference from the SEC, all the bullshit. And now here they are, a profitable company. Surprise, they are profitable. And look at that. Within the first 65 days of being profitable, announcing that they're profitable, Wall Street's getting involved in a financing. No kidding. Oh, wow. Wall Street now wants in on this thing. No kidding. The only people who've been, backing it and talking about it and yelling at the world how great SoFi is going to be is YouTubers and Redditors and others. Now Wall Street's getting in on it, and big time, hundreds of millions. This is going to be something. I think it's going to be kind of fun. Cow Tipper, I'm 74. Yeah, let's see. Coop Dog, hey, Elders, your cap call enthusiasm is classic and unrivaled. Agent Per, Smart Rent went positive on adjusted EBITDA and buying back shares, stock down because of the bankers. That's what Agent's saying. Alberto, Uncle Bruce, a dip into 740. Oh, please. Not a lurker, Beach Boy, Uncle Primo. Not a lurker, Alberto. Hey, Dad, let's go, says Not a lurker. Alberto, I'm selling my son to pick up another boatload of $8 cash secured puts. It's cash secured put time, says Not a lurker anymore. Good morning, all. Number 80 from Larry. Let's see. Not a lurker is laughing out loud. Welcome all to the party. Nice to have you all here. This is going to be something. I'm just, kind of going, I think I told you so. I've been waiting. I have been waiting for the other shoe to drop, and finally, here it is. This is the timing of it. We are the 5th of March. We have 26 days to go in this month. It's the end of the first quarter. Early April, SoFi will come out with their first quarter financials. I expect them to announce much higher earnings than last quarter. Second quarter in a row of profits. They'll have done this deal. This will be closed by the end of this week. By the end of this week, this is done. Where could we be? Could we be 12 to 15 a share between now and the end of the month already? And a second quarter of earnings, and all kinds of buy recommendations from Wall Street firms who got their clients into this deal here. I mean, hang on to your hats, kids. We're only just getting started. Marie, I'm speed watching. I'm number 85. Hi. Welcome all to the program. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here, where I try to explain in plain English what's going on, and what's happening on Sofi is actually really good. If you might notice, the shares are down 70 cents a share this morning, and they're being artificially held down here. If you notice the pre-market chart, it can't go over 790 a share, 780 something. It's kind of being held here, suppressed here, restricted here, held back here. We've had almost 5 million trade this morning, and the company came up with a news announcement of a convertible financing deal, convertible into stock with a capped call transaction added in, which are the magic words. Those are the magic words that this is going to have a profound positive impact on the stock. Today, maybe all day, I don't know. The shares might be restricted here under the $8 level. I can't tell you that. I can only speculate that. But if they keep it at 8 or less, then they're likely talking about a $10.40 conversion into stock for maybe 800 million plus, maybe $1 billion plus. It depends if they up the offering. And if they up the offering to $1 billion, 1.1 billion at 10.40 a share, we're talking about 80, 90 million shares of Sofi stock, free trading stock, that could be shifted from those who have it to the institutions that want in. They'll want to take common stock instead of holding a note, because the conversion has to take place, or can take place, if the shares break $13.50 to $14. And that's where we're going to go at a minimum. And so this 787 number is a temporary holding pattern that we're just circling above the airport right now, waiting for clearance to land. I'm guessing. We have seen deals like this already, and Uber has been one of the examples where they did their cap call transaction for 1.7 billion when their stock was in the low 40s. Their stock is $81 right now. This was done in November, by the way. Just if you're thinking this Uber deal was done 2 years ago, no, it was done in November. this is March, 5 months ago. Uber did their deal 5 months ago, which should be kind of fun. We're trying to stay on top of this best we can. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm glad you're all here with us. Hope you're having some fun this morning. It should be a very entertaining day, to say the least. Man, oh man, oh man. You want to take a look at something interesting? Give me just a second. I'm just going to pop this up for you right here, and I'll see if I can get this over to our little channel area, and you'll be able to check it out for yourself. Right there, right there. Boom! Let's put that up there. Take a look at this right here. That is Uber stock, okay? That is Uber for the last 1 year. So last year, March, at the just right here, okay, that part of the chart. Where were those shares? They were in the 40 neighborhood or 30 neighborhood. The low of the last 52 weeks is 29.22 on Uber. The high 82.14. That was set yesterday. Look at March, April, May of last year. Then look at May, June, July, August, September, October, and November. Notice the shares in November took that dip. That is when they announced their capped call transaction for 1.7 billion, which they ultimately became 1.7 billion. And look at the stock since the November 2023 through December. No tax loss selling there. January, a little dip, and now February and March. That's what happened to Uber stock. And now we have our friends at Sofi who are doing a deal, a cap call transaction deal. And it's a minimum, it looks like at least 800 million, but I think they're going to up this. I'm curious to see as to how high. And I'm curious to see what interest rate do they have to pay on this money that they're borrowing ultimately. And of course, we're looking for the conversion prices. So here you go, kids. I think our days of cheap stock might be behind us. It would be interesting if these were to double in price, like Uber doubled. Could happen. That would put us at 15, 16 a share. Just saying. And the company makes money. Oh yeah, I forgot that part. They make money now. That's right. They make money. Welcome all to the show. And let's see what's going on. Everyone on Reddit is saying this is dilution. They're wrong. They're completely inaccurate. There ain't no dilution here. They don't get it. They don't quite understand this thing. And even if it were dilution at 10.50 to 14 a share, but based on conversion numbers, do you mind if SoFi adds $1 billion capital, takes out 12.5% interest capital, and replaces it with virtually no interest capital, and the stock's at $14 to $16? Would you mind if the stock were $16 and there's some more shares outstanding? Is there a problem with that? I don't have a problem with that. And if a whack of institutional investors buy up the stock at this 10, 50, 11 level to get in, would you mind that? I don't mind it. As a matter of fact, I welcome this deal. I don't see a dilution factor here. I don't. No, I don't think so. That's why you have the cap call transaction going on here. This is a call option that they can exercise. Anyway, why would they need cash? They don't need money to survive. They're reorganizing existing debt they have. They're eliminating 12.5% debt from a preferred offering they've made way back when, and turning it into common stock. No dividend, no 12.5%, anything. This is a smart business move for SoFi. I don't know what the size of that deal was, that so-called 12.5%, whatchamacallit, that they're doing. Hang on a second. Excuse me. Here we go. So 750 million plus 112 million, $862 million deal. And to cash, common stock, and where was this deal about this thingy? They're going to use the proceeds to fund the cost of entering into a cap call transaction, and to redeem 12.5 Series 1 preferred stock, and for general corporate purposes. So this preferred stock, I don't know how much of it exists, but they're taking... yeah, here we go. Zero limit number of 0% to exchange 6 million aggregate principal amount, transaction aggregate amount, approximately stock. Find out a number of exchange for I'm reading this on the fly, kids. I can't do both at the same time. I can't talk to you and read at the same time. I'm trying to absorb as much as I can. I don't have the number. I don't see the number. If any of you see it, I don't know what. Let's say it's 500 million. If they have 500 million of preferreds at 12.5%, that means they've been paying 60 million a year in interest. They've just eliminated 60 million a year in interest off their books. That's 5 million a month profit, because the expense is gone. I mean, that's what that means. It's anyway. There it is. They're taking 67 million off the market, says Nodal Ricker. There we go. Going to be fun. Let's see how this goes. Vivesh, I am number 101 on the thumbs up meter, Bruce. I care. Vivesh, I can count on you for being a 101 thumbs upper. Thank you very much. And all the others of you who have hit that thumbs up button already, thank you. Giving our show a little momentum today. Thank you very much. If you're able to hit that thumbs up button, do us a favor. Hit that thing and join in. Those of you who have become subscribers of this channel, thank you. Those of you who've become members of this channel, mega thank you. Gold Bagel members, you guys are the best. You were the first to find out about this deal because we covered it the moment it broke on our pre-alert show. And welcome to the party, Gold Bagel members, and all of you here to the show. It's nice to have you in. Now the question is, will SoFi be held back, and by how much and how far? 5.3 million have gone through. We're at 797 now. We touched for a moment a stock price of something like, I think it was $7.60 760 cents or something. 761 was a trade. We're at 796 at the moment, and 5 million or so have gone through so far. Will they try to keep the stock under 8 all day for this deal, or what will the number be? I do not know yet. When I know, you'll know. And when you know, I'll know, because we're all watching for the info regarding what's going on with SoFi's arranged deal here, this note offering. It should be most entertaining, to say the very, very least, all day long. 114 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys, for reacting to that. I appreciate you. And let's just see how this all kind of goes. Fun stuff. Very good stuff. Those of you out there who've been trying to get to me through emails and letting me know this info, thank you. Appreciate that too. People are always watching out for us as we are staying on top of these developments here. SoFi now 796 in the pre-market. 761 was the low momentary trade in the pre-market. We're now at 798, and we're in excess of 5 million, 5.4 million actually. We're going for 5.5. This could be a very heavy trading day today for SoFi. The question in my mind, the one that I'm asking, is what happens to the shorters? We had 150 million shorted like a couple of weeks ago. Now it's 158. We're waiting for the end of February's number to come out. How many were they short? Were they short 165? I mean, has the short number been going higher? I think it has, because the stock was held at 9, and I'm wondering if a bunch of shorters shorted at 9 to add to the position. And here we are for the moment at this 797 number, and I'm wondering if shorters are part of the 5 million volume trying to get back their stock, trying to take advantage of this moment while they can, because once the lid is lifted off of this stock, we could go much, much higher. I don't know. What else is going on here? W. Pickens, number 108. Thank you, my friend, for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Absolutely wonderful, everyone. Yeah, we are going to be busy on this one. 5.5 million now traded. We're getting 100,000 shares every couple of minutes going through just in the pre-market. When we open, it'll be really active, I am pretty sure. Dimitri, hi, Uncle Bruce. Because of you, I knew not to panic when I saw this SoFi news break, just like with Rocket Lab. As Ben Stiller will say, you hit me with some knowledge. Right on, Dimitri. Thanks for that. Vimash, I am SoFi shopping today. I can't wait. Thank you, Bruce, for explaining the mumbo jumbo in plain English. Susan shops. Oh, wow. Happy SoFi day, everybody. Sell my house fast, Upper Marlboro. Bring that, being that is so shorted. Is there too much stock free floating to prevent a squeeze? With this deal being announced and maybe being upped, there will be fewer shares available to prevent a squeeze. This could make a squeeze even more profound. We'll find out. NVIDIA will continue to explode, says Dude. So sell some puts. You can always roll them. The thing has more upside. Everyone needs their products. HM, 2,500 shares on my Roth. Cost basis, $876. Giddy up, buddy. Giddy up. You'll be right on those not too long from now, I'm sure. Daniel, thank you for your take on this. Was afraid at first, but helped me digest the news, and I bought more of this stuff. Alberta, I smell money. Uncle Bruce, can you whisper? I told you so. You are the GOAT. Thank you, kids. Thank you, all of you, for your support. Kind words. Welcome to the party, pal. It's the Nakatomi Tower, and we're the ones in bare feet, we're the good guys. Hans Gruber and the guys are going to get their butts handed to them, and it's happening. You think at 795 the shorters are happy? They're actually panicking. They're panicking because the stock isn't going to go lower. It's actually going to go quite a bit higher, because the company is going to, at the end of the day, have a whole bunch of extra cash in their hands. They're going to eliminate some of this debt through this convertible 12.5% preferred share offering. They're going to buy that out. That's going to improve their bottom line right there. This money they're raising goes into common stock at a higher price than what we're trading at here. It can't be converted unless the stock reaches, I think, 14 to 15 a share. That's my hunch here. And I don't think the stock will stop there. I just don't think so. And there are examples out there of companies who've done cap call transaction financings, and they're generally positive for corporations. Sofi, they're just going to be making more money. Good stuff. Should I sell Sofi puts? Yes, you want to write cash secured puts on Sofi. Yes. JJ just tuned in. What's going on here? Cody, same here. 3 years of chilling with Uncle Bruce had me calm as could be when I heard this. I'm calming other people down. This is funny. John Anderson, hello everybody. How you doing, pal? Alberto W. Pickens, of course. White Feather, absolutely. Sell my house. I only have $10 puts out there. No calls written and a $5.94 cost basis. I'm ready to rumble. Yeah, baby, let's go to the moon. Dude, yep, relax. It's all good. Just right puts. Sofi, NVIDIA, Tesla, Apple, take your pick. You can do cash secured puts or put credit spreads on these larger entities like NVIDIA and take the money. Thank you very much. Cow tipper question. I can open up 8,000 buying power this morning. Do I buy 1,000 more shares or do I sell cash secured puts at the 7/8 strike level? And there's a good question. That's a very good question. If you buy stock, you're borrowing money that you're going to have to pay interest on. If you write cash secured puts, you're bringing cash into your account, which you may decide to use that cash to buy stock along with holding cash secured puts and being more liquid. It's a question of, your position versus someone else's. Average trader, I have to be honest, I was a little worried about Sofi, but I waited for Uncle Bruce's wisdom. Thank you, sir. Well, thank you, kids. We are at $7.95 a share right now. Please subscribe to this channel if you're new here, and if you're relatively new, become a member of this channel, especially Gold Bagel level, so that you'll get these trade alerts every morning. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock primetime live with your buddy Uncle Bruce. We'll be reviewing this deal in detail. Become part of the family. Love to have you here. Welcome all. We're trying to just kind of, get you richer. Nothing personal. I'm just trying to make you richer. David, would Sofi do this only if they met their projected earnings per share for the first quarter? I don't think this is in the projections at all. I think this will be an earnings surprise, but this isn't going to affect the first quarter very much. I think this is going to affect the second, third, and fourth quarter a lot, because by the time they close this deal, it'll be, a full week from now, the deal will be closed, and that'll be the March the 10th, 12th. They'll knock off the preferred share thing. They'll get rid of those. It won't really show on the books until really the next quarter, but they might up their numbers. They might up their projections for earnings for the next several quarters. Yeah, that'll have an effect. Yeah, I think so. Flint Creek. Something told me to buy back my covered calls yesterday. Good stuff. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Richard, you can do both, on that cash you got. You can buy stock and write cash secured put. Let's see. Who else? A dude is saying, I would go with put 7 or 8, easy money, low risk. What could be better? Let's see. Sell my house fast as thinking it's going to take to the end of the quarter to really do all the legals on this. Beach Boy Alberta, you let your son go for a night out with his friends and Sofi crashes. That'll teach you. There you go, right there. Not a lurker. I closed mine out yesterday. I should have waited for today, but a profit is a profit. And there we go. Flint, I almost feel smart right now. Tasty Donkey. Oh, no, look at Sofi. Anyway, I got 500 more, 781. Giddy up. Nicely done. Nicely done, everybody. There you go. 801 is where the stock is right now. Volume of 6.2 million traded now. I do not know what the price of the shares will be and will be utilized at to make this deal work. I don't know if 858 was the price. This was last night's close. It could well be that the price of 858 was the price that they settled on to do this deal. And if that's the deal, you have to add 30% to 858. So let's just play that little game right now. Let's open up my good old trusty iPhone and go with the 858 and multiply by 1.3. 11.15 a share would be the conversion price of stock, common stock of SoFi for the money they're raising here. And if they're going to raise, at this moment, it's 860 something million has been agreed to, they could up that. And if they were to up it, and again, I'm not saying they will or won't, but every other deal I've ever seen gets upped. If they were to do this as a nice round number to 1.1 billion at $11 a share, that would be 100 million shares that would be required, 100 million common shares. And because they're buying a cap call option, a cap call transaction deal here, they're buying a call option from their underwriter. This to me locks this thing up. You have to add 1.3 to this price, by the way, 111.15, 1115 times 1.3. The stock would have to trade at 14.49 or 14.50 or more in order to convert the debt into stock at 11.15. Okay, you follow what I'm getting at? So 8.58 is it could be the closing price of the deal. 11.15 is conversion with a 14.50 trading price on the open market. So the shares have got to reach 14.50 for the company to convert the debt into stock at 11.15 to these institutional investors. I hope I haven't lost you with that. That to me is a signal Wall Street is getting into SoFi. This is their ticket in. This is how they want in. They're coming in with their top institutional followers. Not every institutional can do this deal. Certain pension funds will not be allowed to do this deal because the company is not S&P 500. It's not certain size or hasn't had enough profits for a certain period of time. But there are thousands of institutional investors who can get into this deal. There won't be enough paper for the street. And so now the question is, the buying power of the retail investor and the broker's incentive to acquire as many shares as they can under 11.15. Because they've written a call option. They have to deliver the stock on the call option. They've written it. SoFi has bought the call option. They're going to exercise their call, and they're going to exercise their call when the stock hits 14.50 with an 11.15 price. And this is how SoFi scores a direct hit win here, where we could see 100 million shares drop out of the free trading column. It won't change the column as far as how many are free trading. 900 million will still be free trading technically, but 100 million of those shares will shift into institutional investors' hands in lieu of this debt offering. And that means the 158 million shares today that are shorted on SoFi have 100 million shares fewer to go after to get out of their short position. So that's their problem. They've just found 100 million, there are 100 million fewer shares to buy because there's another buyer for it. And now they've got to go after 800 million shares outstanding, not 900 million with their 158 million short position, or whatever that number is right now. I have no idea how many hundreds of millions of shares of SoFi are shorted on the derivative market. I don't know. It's unregulated. It is not available for public viewing. We common people need not know the deals being done on the derivatives market because we're not sophisticated investors, and therefore we shouldn't have to know that information. We should just trust the banks and trust the huge Wall Street institutions to do it right, because their history of managing financial markets is impeccable, absolutely stellar. Never had a problem before. That 2008 thing was just a blip on the screen after all. Come on, there's nothing to see here. We've taken care of that problem. It's all fine. And whenever there is a problem, we solve it at 60,000 feet or at 50,000 feet above the earth in our private jets. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. There you go. 802 is where the stock is at, I think, for a limited time offer. And yeah, I think we might be on our way to a surge of epic proportions. Today? No. I think it's going to be held back. But after tomorrow, day after tomorrow, all bets are off. And get ready, because Uber went from the low 40s to $81 a share. We're talking billions of dollars of stock changing hands over there. Okay, to make that happen, you want to make a stock go from $40 to $80 a share. You're not talking about a couple of $1 million of speculative investing going on. Okay, on SoFi at $8 a share to $15 a share. Do we need $20 billion of trading in one day to make that happen? No. No, this is a lot smaller dollars. We're talking about an $8 stock versus a $40 stock that ran to $80. So from 8 to 12 to $14 a share, this is a nothing burger. We could go beyond that dramatically. And I'm wondering about the Reddit crowd. I'm wondering about the retail army out there that is sitting there going, they're playing games with these shares. These cap call transactions are a lock. These guys do these $8.50 deals. They might end up with a $17 cap call transaction deal here, and that's double the price from last night's close. Stock's 805. Do the math. I think you can make money here. What can I say? We'll see how it plays out. I'm just a guy in front of a computer asking you to love me. 6.5 million traded today. 33 million traded yesterday, 33.6 million. Normal volume has been in the 40 million range. And up until yesterday, the stock would not go below 9. It just wouldn't go there. It was just kind of staying at 9. And I'm wondering, what? And we heard about a big 5 bank deal that was being tossed around. And we found out yesterday that they made a deal with Bancor. That didn't help the stock. It's an okay deal. I don't have a problem with Galileo doing a deal with Bancor. I haven't got a problem at all. I'm very happy. But the stock went down yesterday despite that announcement. And now this morning we find out why. They're doing a cap call transaction financing. Oh my goodness. I love this. I have been praying for this. And here we go. Get ready. Splair, I'm ready to rumble. Now you're talking. Absolutely. When does this deal get finalized, Jason? I think it's already pre-bought. I think what they're doing now is adding up the actual interest level. And I'm wondering if by late tonight or tomorrow, they come out with an announcement saying that we've upped the number. And so they come out and say we've upped it to $1 billion, or we're going to accept $1 billion plus offer 15% premium to that to the brokerage firms. So that's $1.15 billion, and it's at $11.15 a share. It translates into a nice round, roughly 100 million share deal. That would be a nice little transfer of stock from day trading to non-day trading. That would be a lovely transfer. Yeah, this could be kind of fun. I like this game. Welcome all. Yeah, dang it, says Alberto. It's already at 8. I was hoping under 790. Well, don't be surprised. It might dip back to 750 in the first 15 minutes. I don't know. I have no idea how determined the brokers are out there, the underwriters, to work this deal. I'm just thinking here, if I'm the broker and I've written a call option and sold it to SoFi and I got paid a certain amount of money for that, I have to come up with 100 million shares for SoFi. I have to get them 100 million shares between now and the future, because I've got to help that 100 million shares go into the investors' hands over here. I'm on the hook at 11.15 a share. So I want to buy as many as I can under 11.15 to get that 100 million shares to park it and then get ready to hand it over. In the meantime, these 100 million shares are being bought up off the open market. They're not trading it right now. They won't be trading. The shares will be off market. Now, is it possible that the broker is going to buy a bunch of call options? They're going to buy 8s and 9s and 10s and 11s and call them? They might do that over the next, weeks and months. They could be picking up a gazillion call options to ultimately exercise them to fulfill a big percentage of this 100 million shares. The bottom line is 100 million shares are coming out of circulation, free trading circulation, in my humble opinion, to finance this deal. That's how this is going to have to be done. That's going to make a difference on the price of the stock, no doubt. Right now, 807. Again, this initial reaction of a negative where people think, oh, they're diluting the company. Oh, they're in real trouble. That's being thrown out the door right now. A total wrong call. And all of a sudden, some folks are going, wait a minute. I should be buying this stuff right now. Don't even wait for the opening. Just get this, steal this paper. It's at $8. Because this thing's going to 11.15 to 14.50 to 17. Watch out. Watch out. Could be kind of fun. There you go. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm just watching the panic is kind of fun, says Flint Creek. Yes, baby. They're buying back that preferred stock. That's right. For common stock, that's right. It's a switcheroo. There's $225 million worth of preferred stock with a 12.5% interest rate. Thank you. Can be redeemed in May. If not redeemed, the interest rate increases to 17.5% on a new 5-year term. If redeemed, there you go. It's all going to be redeemed and taken out. It's going to be gone, and there'll be no interest payments at all. Period on any of that. And at 12.5% on $325 million. We're talking about about $40 million a year in interest. It's just been eliminated from the cost of SoFi's business. So they will not pay $40 million a year in interest anymore on those preferreds. That is what the net of this deal is partially, but the second part of it is a whole bunch of common stock is coming off the street through this cap call transaction, and that's what the street doesn't get. That's what a lot of investors don't understand. This cap call transaction is huge. It is in effect a call option, and for SoFi, I think they're going to cash it in at $17 a share. That's where it'll be capped at, $17-18. They'll cap it there. They will be able to get the stock at 11, and they're going to make a big profit on their call option, which will pay for the entire deal. That's how this is going to go. Free money. Love this. Well, we'll see what happens. W. Pickens, this is an insurance policy for second quarter on the block. Went from panic when I woke up to buy more shares on the open. 804 right now. 804. Volume now 6.8 million. We've passed 20% of yesterday's entire trading volume already in the pre-market. 6.8 million. We have 6 minutes to go before we start. The market will open. We're going to shift now commentary to members only. Thank you all so much for being here so far with me this morning. Those of you who are members, of course, we love you. Those of you who are subscribers, thank you. Those of you who are lurkers, please subscribe and become a member of this channel. Join this family here on YouTube, and we're just trying to get you richer. Become a Gold Bagel member and get all the perks of being a Gold Bagel member, including talking during the market hours as we're about to go into trading. Thank you all who are here from around the world watching us today. And thanks to those of you out there who have been sending me these messages, letting me know what you are interpreting this deal to be. You're reading it, you're finding it, you're understanding the size of these preferreds. You figured that out for me. I appreciate it. I've got my hands full right now with my viewers and these markets and pre-markets and everything else. The Dow still down 150 on the pre-market. We are down 23 in S&P, and we're down 132 on NASDAQ. Crude oil down 44 cents a share. Okay. And that's the story at the moment. I don't know if anyone else anywhere is talking about this SoFi story. I don't know if it's on CNBC. If anyone sees anything on CNBC, let me know if they are even mentioning this deal. I don't know if it's got any headline anywhere else, period. I have no idea if anyone has picked it up, any Market Watch people or Yahoo Finance or anyone. I do not know if this story has got any traction anywhere. The stock down 50 cents now at 808, lost 41 cents yesterday to 858. I don't have any other info that I can give you at this point in time. Volume now with 4 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go, 6.9 million shares of SoFi have gone through, and we're inching higher and higher and higher as the opening is approaching. So that's what I've got. Let's see. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all. Let's go. It's all over Yahoo, says Juan. I've been on Yahoo Finance. It's been on Yahoo Finance's Waverly. Thank you. And let's see, your precious is SoFi. Let's be real. Fool, a time for second breakfast and to transfer money to my account to load up on some more SoFi. Not a lurker. Fool of a took. Get them all. Blu-ray 4K extend. I have no idea what's going on here. Everyone's laughing. Giddy up. Lorraine, I am thumbs up 142. Bruce, I am not forgetting to give you a thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, for helping out with the thumbs up meter. Thank you for becoming members of this channel. Thank you for upgrading your membership to gold level. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for being here. Join the party, and let's see what happens. I think SoFi can make you guys rich. I really do. I think this company makes all the right moves. If I'm Noto, yeah, I want this deal. I'm Anthony Noto, and I just engineered a deal that will, at the very least, earn my company $40 million a year more in profits. They just added $40 million to their profit base instantaneously by eliminating these preferred shares. That's what they've done. The street doesn't get it. That they don't know. No one's talking about it. It's right there. It's in plain English. I love this. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the party. Robert Benson, thumbs ups for Bruce. Not a lurker. 306 people watching. Let's go. Sub and subscribe. Come on, kids. Hit the thumbs up button for us. Thank you very much. We are opening in 2 minutes. Like and subscribe, says Not a Lurker. It's as simple as that. Thank you all for being part of this family and coming through. We are seeing a thumbs up count now at 145. Thank you, everybody. The more the merrier. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the Nakatomi Tower. We're the guys in bare feet, and we are winning. 808 on the stock now after bottoming out at 761 for a second in the pre-market. We have now come back to 806, 808 range on 7.16 million. The volume is coming on. Excuse me. This should be a lot of fun today. We are going to have, I think, one heck of a barn burner on volume today. The question is, will the street wake up and figure out what I think we know? Will the street acknowledge reality? I don't know. Is there anyone who can understand this deal? I have no idea. I'm just trying to do the best I can with what I've got. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Earl, let's go, baby. Actually, I am barefoot, says White Feather. Okay, let's go. Hector, full of a took, you had my attention at second breakfast. Our friend Mr. Titus will be ringing the bells pretty soon. We know he's here, and we're looking forward to the beginning of this trading session today. This has come out of left field. First thing this morning, a SoFi announcement was made, and they are doing a financing, and they are doing a swap of stock. And oh my gosh, are we gonna be watching action here? Get ready to rumble, kids. This should be tons of funs. I'm looking forward to this. Larry, bingo, big, we're going.
That was easy.
We're open, baby. Here we go. This is easy money. SoFi, get ready to have some fun, kids, on your SoFi. 8 million traded so far this morning, as far as I can tell you already. We'll see how this thing opens and runs and where it goes and what it does and how it's going to do it. Unbelievable. Robert Benson, neat. That's right. The Knights of Knee must be alerted. Honeybee, fool of a took. I too am enjoying a second breakfast bagel, no less. Richard Garland, neat. Dude, either way, we write and subscribe. Get ready, kids, to make some dough. We're following SoFi right now. $8.16 a share, down 42 cents after being in the 761 area momentarily in the pre-market. We're now back to this 8.10.16 range. I do not know if the shares are being held back or are they going to be let loose. The announcement is out that they've raised, 860-odd million bucks. I'm waiting to see if they're going to up that number. We have a lot to watch here. The market, the Dow is off 114 points, early indications, down 20 on S&P, NASDAQ down 120, oil down 46 cents. And I have not yet noticed a headline anywhere about this SoFi financing. If any of you have seen an announcement other than the announcement from the company, do let me know. It's certainly not on Market Watch, I'll tell you that. SoFi 803 now, down 55 cents. The volume at this moment in time 10.7 million. The low trade of 8, the high trade of 820, and that's where we're at right now. 10.7 million approximately in 1 minute have gone through on SoFi. We're watching a lot of stuff here. Okay, there we go. Markets are still down 119 on the Dow, down 22 on S&P, 138 on NASDAQ. $8 even on SoFi. Volume is now updating at 11.4 million. So we are getting volume through here like crazy. 100 million, in my opinion, 100 million shares are needed to be bought. The underwriter that is offering the call option to SoFi to finance this deal will need, I believe, 100 million shares. And they need them under 11.15 is my hunch. Under 11.15, the broker is smiling. And we're at 7.91. It could be the broker suppressing it. It could be short sellers trying to suppress it. I do not know. I don't know how successful they'll be. I don't know how long it'll stay there. But the street needs to figure out that 100 million shares have to be acquired by the underwriters through stock purchases or option purchases to satisfy the call option that they have sold, the capped call deal that they made with SoFi. That's my take on this arrangement. I don't have any more information on that. I don't have specific numbers other than what I suspect is going on with this 130% premium from, I believe, yesterday's close of 858. That's where I'm at on this deal. Anybody knows more than I do, you let me know. I'm open to interpreting this deal. 784 on SoFi. This is an opportunity to write cash secured puts, 7s and 8s, 9s, 10s. It's an opportunity to buy cheap stock. It's an opportunity to buy back call options if you've written any. And sit back, fold your arms, and watch the show. If you're going to write cash secured puts, bring in the cash and do what you wish with it. Whether you're going to buy more stock with it or write even more cash secured puts, I do not know. But we're at 785 right now on this market. 784 volume, 13.4 million. I do not know if the shares will be suppressed for the entire day or the first hour. I have no idea. But this is not a bad bit of news for SoFi whatsoever. This is not a bad news story with regards to the company having issues. This story, in effect, is the company has just scored a $40 million gain on an annual basis because they have eliminated $40 million in costs by working this stock deal. Which I don't believe will dilute the company one share whatsoever. And the street has yet to figure it out. And this is typical of these deals. Uber did their deal in November. They were going to raise 1.3 billion or something. They ended up with $1.7 billion on a cap call financing transaction. And the stock went from the low 40s to $81 a share. And that stock will still go over 95 to 100 to conclude that deal. That stock isn't done going up yet on Uber. And all of a sudden, Wall Street loves Uber. SoFi is going to be loved by Wall Street here because these are the last days you're going to see these shares here, in my humble opinion. 783, 784 volume on the stock. Is showing, from what I can tell you, 15 million. 15 million traded in 5 minutes on SoFi so far. 5 minutes, 15 million volume, and it is at 780 a share. This is not going to last very much longer. And there you are. Welcome to the party, pal. Thank you for joining me here and being part of this channel today. These dips, this dip is a temporary offer. It's your chance to make your move. Don't cry to me later. I can't help you. Alberto, 750. Let's see. What else going on? What else is going on here? Yeah, dude, remember the 3 R's of options? Write, roll, and relax. There you go. Those are the 3 R's right there. Dude was educated. Dude went to school. Savage of Wall Street, good morning on this glorious day. My fellow simpletons and degenerates, how is everyone doing today? My SoFi covered calls are loving me. I keep making money. I love this arrangement. Juan, they have SoFi stock options acquiring 40% special maintenance. Fun times. So 783 last trade on your SoFi. From what I can tell you, volume on SoFi now 15, 16 million. And even Market Watch, I think, is guessing how many shares are going through. They're going so quickly. They're just throwing up millions at a time at the moment of trading. This stock is heavy. Target stock is soaring, but no one is talking SoFi anywhere else that I'm aware of. If any of you see any talk, if you see any talk going on about SoFi, let me know if there's any news coverage anywhere else on SoFi. The Dow's down 188 to start the morning. We're down 27 on S&P, down 157 on NASDAQ. We're half a point lower on the Dow and S&P, and we're 1% lower on NASDAQ. Oil down 23 cents a barrel, and that's probably why SoFi is being ignored right now. No one is paying attention to the obvious opportunity that is just sitting here for SoFi shareholders. It's coming. Let's go. Let's go. Give them nothing, says Savage of Wall Street. Let's go, says Lurker. And let's see what happens. Good night. See you tonight. Laughing out loud, says Lurker. Anyway, 199.95 on the Dow. Our friend Dude is in China and is following this from way over there. Have a good one, buddy. AI down $1. Nvidia is up 230 again to 854. Uber is down 176 on this sell-off of the Dow and the S&P. They're just going along with the ride. SoFi at 784. GameStop 1502 down 20. Rocket Lab down 12 cents. We've got the Spiders down 271, Q's down 460. We have Apple down 410, Enphase down 296, AMD down is off 350, Adobe down 1160, Netflix down $10, Tesla down 596. We got Unity down 68, Google down 43 cents, Moderna down 17, Cisco down 34, Pfizer off 8, IBM down $2, HPQ down 17 cents, Microsoft down 646. We got Amazon off 220. Home Depot down 76 cents, Manic Semiconductors down 174, Goldman down 66 cents, Boeing is off 39, Facebook, Meta down 503, Target up $18, having a great morning, JP Morgan up 51, Costco up 50 cents, Walmart up 45, Disney is up 14, American Airlines down 17, AMC down a penny and a half, DraftKings down 118, and Royal Caribbean up 20. At the moment, we've got a lot of negative on the markets as a whole. But the SoFi story is the one that's dominating this channel. All of a sudden, we're at 794. We're coming on right now on SoFi. At the moment, we've touched a low of 761 in the pre-market today. On the open market, 779 was the low. We're at 795 right now on SoFi. They picked today, however it works. Today was the day they announced this morning, first thing, a convertible debt offering that I believe could take 100 million shares off the market from free traders, from day traders. This could be really good, really, really good for the company. Should be fun. Not good for shorters. They have a limited offer to get out, and I don't know if they can get out with enough stock. They need 158 million. Best number I can guess. They need 158 million shares. At 794 right now, we traded 19.5 million in 10 minutes. And I don't believe the 158 million shorters are buying all this stock. I think there's a lot of buyers buying this stock that aren't shorters. And that means their pain will get worse because as these shares disappear down here, they get gobbled up. They're being picked up, I believe, by the underwriters who have written this call contract for SoFi to acquire the shares they need to satisfy this loan offering. This is a license to print money. For SoFi, it's going to mean a $40 million a year gain in earnings. That's what this is going to mean to them. It doesn't sound like much, and it's about 3 cents a share, 3.5 cents a share, but it's going to up their guidance. and it just improves their books dramatically. I'm just convinced this is a win-win here. Never a dull moment here. Bruce, best cash gear puts on SoFi would be the Jan 25 7s or 10s. If you're going to write the 10s, you'll probably get more for them. And if you're going to Jan 25, that's great. If you go into summer of 2025 or Jan 26s, you might get even more money. And if the shares reach 10, those puts are worthless. And so you take all the cash. There's that gangle. But 7s are good. I don't think you can write 8s or 9s on those Jan 25s. I'm not sure about that. But 10s, yeah, not a bad idea. And also into 2026. Hector, neat. I love this market. We're at 788 on SoFi now, down 70 cents officially at this moment in time on 20 million volume, 20.8 million volume. This is surging. The volume is surging here. Shares at these prices, at that volume, will not last very long. And that is the point. The first 40, 50 million shares, you let it happen. But after that, not enough paper down here to satisfy the demand. If we're going to see some volume come into the stock for the next few days, we're going to be higher than this substantially. But hey, I'm not the guy putting the deal together. I'm just the guy commenting on what I see and what I think is going to happen. Yesterday's close was 858, and if they are doing a 130% conversion into stock for this debt offering from an 858 number, that's 1115 a share, and they need a 30% premium to that to enact the conversion. That's 1450. The stock is going to 1450 a share. That's minimum where the stock is going to go. 1450 based on last night's close. We are right now 788. Are you interested in making money? There it is. Uber was in the low 40s when they did their cap call transaction financing for 1.7 billion. Their stock has to go to 92.95. It's at 80. It was 81 yesterday, 82 yesterday, right now 79. That's what Uber did. Uber has done really nicely, and that stock going higher as well. That's not done yet. Just saying, I'm just a guy. Just trying to determine and break down for you the structure of this deal as best as I see it. At the moment, we have 792 a share. Last trade here, 21.7 million volume, and I'm guessing that is accurate. It's the best I can give you. 793 now. I wouldn't be surprised if it breaks $8 as the day goes on and goes up on the day. Actually, has an up day. Just saying, I don't know. I just sitting here going, this won't last down here. It just won't. Anyway, JJ, remember, kids, Rugman speaks day after tomorrow. Cow Tipper got 14, October 24, 8s at 163 for SoFi. I'm folding my arms. You sold those puts at 163. You received 163 for writing, right? That's what I think. So I think that's what you're doing. Well done. Nice deal. You put up 800 and bring in $1.63 on for every $8 you put up. That's 20% on your money for October. Yeah, that's okay. I like that deal. Well done. They're worth 7 cents, by the way. You got 163 for them. They're only worth 7 cents this second. Well done. Join this guy, Cow Tipper. Yes, I wrote them, Bruce. Absolutely, I sold them. Yeah, I did it. I wrote them. Yeah, baby. Giddy up, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. Barron's is saying market movers: Target, GitLab, Tesla, Apple, AeroVironment, Albemarle, Paymentius, and more stock movers. But SoFi is not mentioned in the deal whatsoever in their announcement. Interesting. Well, yeah, not surprising. SoFi is, not everyone's darling yet. And then, of course, today's day, down 182 points. Let's give the market some respect. The markets are off today, and so SoFi is kind of buried in the headlines, but won't be for long. 25-point drop on S&P. NASDAQ down 164. That's 1%. The other markets are down about 0.5%. Oil down 24 cents a barrel right now. Okay, cheers, everybody. Good stuff. Welcome to the party, everybody. Thank you again for coming through with thumbs ups today. We were at 145 thumbs ups a little while ago. We're at 164. We appreciate you all for the support and letting YouTube know that this channel matters. So we thank you for letting YouTube know with thumbs ups. This channel should be supported. I appreciate it. We got all kinds of stuff going on here today. It's a busy one this morning, and Sofi has absolutely made a move that is absolutely wonderful. This looks good. This looks really good for shareholders, I think. The market has yet to fully recognize just what has happened this morning over at Sofi. This is a brilliant move. Timing is timing. The deal is the deal. We'll get more details later tonight, probably tomorrow. And we'll see if this offering gets upsized at all to a higher level. This should be most entertaining. 168 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you all very much. Welcome to the show. The Nakatomi Tower is alive and well, and we welcome all of you to the party, pal. There you go. Welcome to the party, pal. We're going to have us some fun. Don't let Strickland catch you in the hallway. He is looking for people who are not giving me thumbs up. So he's going to give you a pink slip. Don't let this guy catch you. Even this moron has hit the thumbs up button. If Biff is hitting the thumbs up button, I mean, he figured it out. Please don't let him hand in his homework in your handwriting. That wouldn't look good. Thank you all to join us. And don't forget, the Knights of Ni are watching over all of us. Don't make this man angry. The Ni emojis must be issued once in a while. And there's just one thing to remember, and that is shorters are in big trouble in Sofi land. And they may or may not be aware of it. We're going to find out real soon how aware they are of the peril that they're in with good old Sofi shares. We are right now at 783. We're going to see volatility today all over the map. No question about it. Volume is going to be something. 24 million now in 18 minutes. 24 million traded in the first 18 minutes on your Sofi. This is not a dilution. This is not an indication of a company in trouble. This is not anything like that whatsoever. This is a very slick move by Sofi to eliminate very high expensive debt for common stock that's already outstanding. It's unbelievable. The company has found a way through this cap call transaction financing to literally finance away debt by taking a call option on its own stock through an underwriter that's going to sell this stock to institutional investors. It's a brilliant move, and others have done it, and now Sofi is in on it, and I say well done, Sofi. I am not in any way intimidated if the shares are down here at 777. I couldn't care less. This is a limited time offer for you to be able to write cash secured puts on this thing. 7s and 8s, 10s if you like. Go out to 2025, 26. Take money off the table. It's just being offered to you on a silver platter. As option writers, this is an opportunity. Make sure to buy up your written calls. Get out from under your written call obligations. Do not write call options on this stock. It's about to go. Today is the day that it's going to be held back. If there is any day at all, it's going to be today. But we've had now for a week and a half. This stock could not go over 9, but wouldn't go under 9 very much either. And now we know why. The brokers have set the table for Sofi to raise probably, there's already 860 million. I think it's going to be over $1 billion when it's said and done, at a very attractive deal. The street is going to figure this out shortly, that the brokers are putting together a sweetheart deal for Sofi that could put the shares to 14 to 16 bucks a piece in not too long a time frame. But you gotta step up and just sit there and go, I'm buying this stuff. I am writing cash secured puts. I am not going to be intimidated by these shenanigans. I'm in. I'm going with these Wall Street guys. Giddy up. Lame duck. 162. I just got back from my stress test. I think it went well. I'm still kicking. This is good stuff. Does this prove that that Noto is secretly watching Uncle Bruce? He is following Uncle Bruce's guidance by doing a cap call transaction financing. Do you think that's what's going on? JJ wrote SoFi October 8th, cash secured put $1.51. Thank you very much. Big T, he's been advising him on the air to do this for weeks. I do my best. I try. I mean, I'm there. I'm there for you. I like the stock. I just like the stock, and I think there are ways for this company to really help their shareholders dramatically, which helps Noto himself with 7+ million shares in his possession. Giddy up, everybody. Well done. Fun times at the OK Corral. The big markets are not helping us today. The Dow is off 200 to start the morning, and the S&P is down 26, and the Nasdaq's down 176. So we have to keep that in mind, that the big markets are getting a bit of a pullback. Well, we've been expecting this for 3 months, finally coming through. But for SoFi, this isn't going to last long. 783, we just jumped again. These shares aren't going to stay down here very long. 26.8 million volume now in 22 minutes. Is that right? Yeah, 22 minutes, yes. Very interesting opening. Giddy up. Bobby, talking to the wife all this morning. I'm working her up for another 1,000 shares of SoFi. Sell my house fast. I need to know exactly when will SoFi go to $16. Can you tell me the exact minute of the exact day? Because I'll buy it 5 minutes before then. I'll give it 5 minutes, no problem. Bobby Atkins, in June, when is this going to go? 780 right now, down 78. As we sit here, the GameStop off 28 cents at $14.94. Rocket Lab down 15 cents at $4.28. Uber down 2.17 at $79.13. Nvidia's up 37 cents only, and it's the winner, and the Dow's off 2.13. So everyone is red or about to go red because the markets are off in unison. Spiders are down 2.85. Qs are down 5.44. Apple down 4.98, Enphase down 2.43, AMD down 3.18, Adobe is down $16 a share. We've got Netflix down $14, Tesla down 4, Matterport's down 5.5 cents, SmartRent is down 20. There's a bargain, 268. Owens Corning down is up 27. ATIP is up a half a penny. Unity down 73. Google down 150. Moderna down 90. Cisco down 32. Pfizer down 14. IBM down 141. HPQ actually up 12 cents. Microsoft down 8.55. ME down 1.8 cents. Amazon down $2. Home Depot down 145. Vanik down 201. Goldman is up 37 cents. Boeing is up 52. Meta Platforms down 388. Target up $18 on big earnings report. Very positive there, but sales are off. JP Morgan up 143. Costco up 750, hitting highs. Walmart up 72. The Disney down 48 cents. American Airlines down 32. AMC down 3 cents. DraftKings down 118. And Royal Caribbean up 57 cents at 125.87. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the show. 780 on your SoFi right now. All right. Big T says the move is happening June the 12th at 14:53 and 21 seconds. Make sure to buy before that. In free time, it's 253.21. Vivesh, is it a bad idea to just buy a share of SoFi instead of cash secured puts? There's nothing wrong with buying stock in SoFi. Nothing. You're going to be fine. Bobby, all the SoFi hype this morning, SmartRent had earnings before the opening bell today. And with all the hype, no one is talking about SmartRent at this moment in time. SmartRent shares are off 19.5 cents a share. We're at 263.50, the low of 259. And they say here that SmartRent achieves adjusted EBITDA profitability in the fourth quarter, announces a 50 million share well, let's read this headline. 50 million share repurchase program. SmartRent is going to buy back $50 million of their own stock. The revenue increased to $236 million, up 41% in 2022. SaaS revenue grew 41 million, 48%. Their losses have dramatically decreased to 34 million by 64%. They turned positive on the EBITDA for the fourth quarter. Cash position, 215 million in cash. They're going to announce 50 million in stock buybacks. They are running here. Interesting, and yet the stock is down. Go figure. Fourth quarter revenue, 60 million, a 49% increase over last year. Full year revenue, 236 million, up 41%. There you go. What more do these guys have to do to get the market to believe in them? What more do they have to do? Well, maybe they can offer some kind of a cap call finance transaction where it's convertible into stock at $6 a share if it trades at $9 a share with a maximum of $16 a share. I'm just speculating. I'm just a guy just saying, hey, there might be a way. 778 on Sofi now as we speak at the moment. Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you here. Smart Rent on sale, no doubt about it. Even the company wants to buy their stock up. So there you go. Interesting developments. Down 206 on the Dow. Sofi 780 a share on 29 million volume in 27 minutes. That's what we have at this moment in time. We've got Smart Rent right now at 263, down 25.9 cents a share, and they just went profitable. So there you go. The street just is not paying attention to this. What can I can't help the street. I can only report what I know, what I see, and they're going to buy up 50 million shares at these lows. That could take off some stock. If they were to get their shares at 250 a share, 50 million bucks, you know, 10 million shares is 20 million shares. They could buy up 20 million shares of their own stock. That would be interesting. I don't know if that will happen. There's 166 million floating. But they'd only be allowed, I have to admit, they're only allowed to buy 5% of their outstanding shares per year. So they can buy 10 million this year and 10 million next year. So this 50 million is several years out, and it's not a commitment. It's an indication that they might do that. There's only 13 million shorted on Smart Rent, 7.8%. So it's not a very high short position over there, but they are going to be buying up their own stock. They say, well, today would be a good day to start doing it at 264. That would be fine by me. The low of the year, 215. The high in the last year, 412 on Smart Rent. Well done, Smart Rent Management. Sofi Management, well done to you guys. 781 a share right now is where the shares are trading at. They have pulled off a wonderful deal here to eliminate 40 million a year in interest. Beautiful move. They've just cut their cost by 40 million bucks a year. Nicely done. It's not going to dilute the stock one share, not even one share. When it's all said and done, that's my thinking. Cindy, I think I'm going to finally dump my ATIP and buy more Sofi. Big loss, but hopefully a big gain. Bobby Atkinson, Uncle Bruce, poor man covered calls on Sofi. I don't think you can get deep in the money calls on Sofi under the 90-10 rule. I doubt that that's available. You'd have to check that out with your option chain, but cash secured puts are definitely a way to go to write out of the money or at the money puts is a great move. Free money, and you can always roll them and roll them and roll them and roll them and just keep taking cash and be liquid. There's always that. Not worrying about the options and holding them long term and all of that. Right now is not the time to write calls on the stock anyway. So cash secured puts or buy the stock, in my humble opinion, is the way to go. The Dow is off 192. We're looking at the losses on Intel and Apple moving the market lower. We're off 23.5 on S&P, and we're off 173 on Nasdaq. Oil down 3 cents a barrel right now. That's what we've got, kids, at this moment. Thank you for joining me this morning on this channel from wherever you're watching from around the world. Please become a member of this channel if you'd like to comment during market hours. Also, Wednesday night primetime live coming up. 178 thumbs ups. Thank you very much, everybody, for that. All right. And Beach Boy, I had to close some puts on AI, Snowflake, and a few SoFi. I made 20 grand in profits. Ho, ho, ho. Well done there, Beach Boy. Making some dough and getting ready to make some more. 146 drop on the Dow. We're actually improving a little bit right now in that market. AI down 103. Nvidia's back up 320 a share at 855.58. Uber at 79.58, down 172. SoFi 782. GameStop 1488, down 35. Rocket Lab 431, down 12 cents. We'll see how this market continues to react to the initial drop of the morning. 31 minutes into trading. We're not dropping hundreds of points. We're down 200 on the Dow. Now we're down 140. The market seems to have kind of stopped falling off. It's not interested in going down very much. It's down a little here, a little there. We may see some turnarounds here and there as we roll along this morning. Apple down 442 at 170. The Apple got down to 170.08. It's now 170.68. And Adobe was as low as 549.19. It's now 550.68, so it's come back a titch. Netflix got down to 601, 601.04. It's now 603.90, almost 604. So Netflix is bouncing up. Tesla, the low today, 181.57. It's 183.86. It's come back a couple of bucks already. We are seeing a bit of a rebound on some of these issues right now. Unity definitely improving. Was down to 26.01. It's 26.64. It's at the high of the session here, just about the high of the session on Unity, actually. Cisco down 32, Pfizer down 11, IBM down 118. Not much in the way of losses. Microsoft got down to 406.20. It's at 406.80 now, roughly, 406.90. Watching that. Amazon is at 175.80. Was down to 175.12. It's bounced back a little bit as well. So we're seeing a little bit of recovery here and there. Yep, the Dow is only down 119 now. It's definitely coming on a titch. We're down a third of a point instead of a half a point on the Dow. We're down 0.39 of a point on S&P instead of 0.5%. And NASDAQ was down 1.1%. It's down 0.98. So it's a little better there as well. All right, everyone. 790 to 791 on your SoFi, climbing a little bit again. Volume is now showing 31.5 million on SoFi. The low of the session, 775. We're at 790 now on SoFi. It's climbing a little bit right at the moment. Beach Boy, actually, I made $23,000. I didn't make 20. I made $23,000. That's why Beach Boy doesn't need a day job. Nice going there, buddy. And everyone following us, congratulations on becoming option writers and becoming very, very selective and conservative and taking money off the table when it's offered to you. It's a smart way to go. We're only down 102 points on the Dow. We're coming on. We're coming back. We're down a quarter of a point now on the Dow. We're definitely improving at this moment in time. 793, 794 on SoFi. Climbing back from 775. GameStop 1506, only down 16 cents. Rocket Lab 432, down a dime. It also is coming on. AI down only 58 cents now. AI at 33.49. It got down to 32.10 and it's now 33.49. This is the high of the day on AI. We're climbing again on AI. Interesting. Still down 58 cents, but looking a lot better. 392 gain on Nvidia, definitely climbing. 796 on SoFi, going for $8 on your SoFi again. Here we go. We're coming on with a bit of a buy wave on the markets overall. We'll see if this gyrates as the day goes along here. Fun stuff, everyone. Are you having fun today? Do you like this game? I love this game. Buy low, write cash secured puts, let markets go up, buy back cash secured puts, write credit spreads, take in all kinds of cash, close them out, take profits, write again. I like this game. Kent is here. Good morning, Kent. How you doing? Thumbs ups and dollar signs. Welcome to the morning show. I'm glad you could make it. I know you're busy. You're very busy out there. I hope the young man is doing well. Keep up the good work. We are sitting at 795 on SoFi here, 1508 on GameStop, and 431 on Rocket Lab. They all seem to be climbing a little bit. Dow's down 116 after being down over 200 today. Well, we'll watch the gyrations and fluctuations come through here. Cow Tipper, this game is very fun. I really enjoy this game, Uncle Bruce. This is a lot of fun. This sure beats looking for moonshots. This is great. Becoming an option writer is not a bad way to make money. It's sure a lot less stressful than just being a hope for the moon kind of investor and trying to find a long shot. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Bobby, I rolled DraftKings April 45s to May 47s yesterday, and when it popped, new right, I added 50 cents. Liking what I'm seeing today on DraftKings. There you go, buddy. There you go. Beach Boy, time for a slice of lemon pie and a cup of coffee. I'm trying this new bakery for next time Auntie Jen and Uncle Bruce decide to pop into Tel Aviv unannounced. Please, no fireworks next time, though, please. Auntie Jen, don't leave with a fireworks show. Don't do that next time, please. Can't been very busy moving just 3 miles away, staying in Rancho Mirage, but moving. Way to go, you guys. Boxes and tape everywhere, I'm sure. Oh, my gosh. It is what it is, and it's got to be done. Well done, Ken. Well done indeed. Welcome to the party, pals. Nice to have you with us. 789 on SoFi. Volume now, 33.6 million in 37 minutes. Very active. This is equaling yesterday's entire day's volume. In 37 minutes, we have passed all the volume we did yesterday for SoFi already. So this is a heavy trading day for SoFi. Very, very interesting. RM, Rancho Mirage, California. Yeah, Kent is still in Rancho Mirage, but just in another area of Rancho Mirage. Right up. I'm going to guess that if you're moving 3 miles, you have to be moving south. You can't move north because that you'd be out. You can't move east, you'd be out. You can't move west that far. You are moving south in Rancho Mirage. That's my hunch. I'm going to guess, are you going to be south of the wash or still north of the wash without giving away where it is? You let us know if you want to let us know. Well done. The Dow down 133 right now. Kent, moving to MH Country Club. MH Country Club. Just give me a second here. There are so many country clubs in this town. I know one that starts with an M, but I don't know where that H comes from. Where else we have that? It's not that one. It's MH. It'll come to me. It's all right. It's good. Mission Hills. Oh, you're going to Mission Hills. Oh, so you are moving west. But you must be moving southwest. You're going a little south, and you're going west to Mission Hills. Okay. Nice going. Beach Boy Kent, any recommendation for a vacay over there? I'm asking for a friend. Where would I go, and where would I stay if I were going to the Palm Desert Rancho Mirage area? Well, there's a nice Westin in Mission Hills. There's a nice Marriott in the Palm Desert Country Club. Kent, there's a few okay places around here to hang out at. Definitely. Down 170 on the Dow again, a little dip again. Watching for these dips. There you go. 785 on SoFi right now, down 73. Giddy up, everybody. Having too much fun talking about the Valley here. This is great. Thank you again for thumbs up participation, everybody. We are now at 184 thumbs ups. 184. Thank you guys for coming through. 16 away from the magical 200 level on the thumbs ups meter. Well done, all. Thank you all for being here and being part of this channel's growth. I love having you here. Rocket Lab 430, SoFi 786, GameStop 1504, Matterport down 7. We got Spire up 16 cents at 12.17. We've got Smart Rent down 32 cents at 2.56. Unbelievably, 2.56 on Smart Rent. Ridiculous. Apple down 4.97. Goldman's up 2.70 now. Cisco down 35. Tesla down 5.80. ARC down 71. Microsoft down 9.50. Pfizer down 11. HPQ up 21. Alphabet down 1.5. Amazon down 174. Nvidia down 30 cents. Nvidia's gone red. Unity down 45. AI down 124. Adobe down 21 bucks. We've got Spiders down 3. Q's down 5.89. Netflix down 13.49. We have IBM down 116. Meta Platforms down $5. Manic down 2.19. Home Depot down 140. Enphase down 115 a share. Palantir unchanged at 24.06. Now up 2 cents. And Uber down 180 at 79.48, 79.50 range right now. That's what I've got showing here at the momento. Watching a lot of activity on these markets. Welcome one and all to the party. And it's great to see you joining us today. It's great to have you. Juan, yes, indeed. The Marriott has the best sushi in Palm Desert. Kent, Beach Boy, everywhere here is nice, especially this time of year. A bit windy lately. Otherwise, it's paradise. H. Gregory, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Do you think the drop in AI this week was profit-taking or shorting or a little of both? Well, we had a little profit-taking because we had a big run-up. But I think right now it's a bit of consolidation, and then we go higher because AI has a huge short problem. That isn't a problem for AI. It's a problem for the shorters. And I think it's going to be even more profound. Beachway, a nice place with a strict no homeless Canadian policy, perhaps. There's all kinds of places to stay here. Hotels and resorts everywhere. My God, Indian Wells, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, La Quinta, Palm Springs proper. But oh my gosh, yes, there are some really nice places. There's a Ritz-Carlton here in town if you want to go that nice. Westins, of course, Marriott's. You can even rent timeshare units on a weekly basis and enjoy all the amenities of the hotel. There's that. The Marriott Resort, for sure, in Palm Desert is another one. Nice spots, welcoming all kinds of homeless people for a week or 2 or 3 or whatever they want to do. Welcome to the party, everybody. 788 on your Sofi now. Volume at this moment, 36 million shares. There you are, 787, 788 a share on Sofi. Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you all here. It's good to see you. We got a lot to follow here and a lot going on all at the same darn time. Very, very fun what's going on here. 788 on Sofi, just a hair's breadth away from 8, and who knows if we end up today on this thing or not. I do not know. I do not know if it's going to be held down all day at this level. I do believe the hunch I have is that 100 million shares are required to be purchased under 11.15 a share, I think, by the underwriter to honor the call option that has been acquired by Sofi on its own stock. I think so. And that call option is capped at, say, $16, $17. And for Sofi, they could make themselves enough money on their call option that they've got to fund the entire cost of this offering of stock that is going to take away $40 million in expenses a year in interest charges. This is a wonderful deal for Sofi and shareholders of Sofi. Absolutely my opinion. Anyway, there you go. Let's see. Welcome all to the party, and just thanks for joining me. It's a negative day on the markets overall. It's not a Sofi negative day. It's a negative market day, but I don't know if this market is really going to back off very much. It may have a turnaround as the morning goes on. We may have a dead cat scenario here, a little drop, and then we bounce back up to a higher level. We are not getting a catastrophic sell wave coming into this market. There's some issues under pressure, but it's not across the board, and it's not heavy enough, severe enough. I don't see that. Linda, I used to be excited to shop shoes, clothes, makeup, Now I shop stocks on sale. I trade options. I'm having so much fun. I can't believe how much I've changed. I love it. Good stuff. I love this. Yes, it's kind of fun making money in the markets. It engages you. You get far more engaged with the market when you can make money on it, even on red days like today. There are viewers on this channel making money today. It's a wonderful thing. The best part about learning how to write options. Go to my website if you want to figure this out for yourself. You want to become part of this family and really get somewhere. Stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. That's where you got to go. That's my website. All this info is down below in the description. It's available for viewing anytime. But head on over there. You're going to go to my homepage. Looks like this. That's my homepage. Stockmarkerswithbruce.ca, Canadian website. Get over there. Here is the link for classes. You want to become an option writer? Just hit classes and then pick up these right here. Start picking up lesson number 1, lesson number 2, and lesson number 3, and lesson number 4, and lesson number 5, and 6. You've got to learn a whole bunch of stuff about the markets, how to write put contracts, how to do credit spreads, how to write butterflies, how do I do what I do, poor man cover call writing strategies to quit your day job, stock option rollover strategies, calls and puts. Oh my gosh, stake offer, stake bids, the psychology of the markets, how to maximize profits from writing stock options. Number 15, advanced poor man cover call strategies. Number 16, how to use other people's money to profit in the options market. This is Iron Condors. 17, fixing option trades and adding cash. Oh my gosh. The opportunities are knocking. If you feel that you would like a one-on-one consultation, they're available. Just give me a call. Drop me an email. Drop me an email, and we'll get together for a one-on-one session. I say they're an hour long. I have yet to have a session that is only an hour long. The problem we find is, it's a nice problem. The problem I find is that when I get together with my viewers on these one-on-ones, they run longer because we can't stop talking. We can't stop comparing ideas. And I record the private transaction, the on-camera transaction, and then I send you the recording. And you can rewatch the one-on-one as many times as you want, just like the classes. Pick up these classes. They're $150 each. You can rewatch them as many times as you want to refamiliarize yourself and re-educate yourself and remind yourself what you're learning. And you can write options while you're watching the classes. This is the best part about this arrangement. You can learn how to write options, start writing options, take more classes to get better at it, and earn while you learn. So it's up to you if you want in on this. Giddy up. H. Gregory, I just got 100 shares of Sofi for $7.80. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Beach Boy, that lemon pie is very good. Uncle Bruce, it came with a large tag of one AI cash secured put. Interesting. Damn keyboard. Tag, I tell you, TAG. Again, I have no idea what he's saying. I don't know what's going on. We're up. We're down 164 on the down now, 162. The Sofi 776 right now, $7.76 on Sofi. The volume today, 39 million. It's a limited time offer to get this stock cheap. It's being held down here. There's 100 million reasons why it's being kept here. They need 100 million shares under 11.15. They being the entity that wrote the call option to Sofi on its own stock. The Sofi company is going to need to buy 100 million shares of this stock by exercising a very profitable call option that they're taking out. It's going to fund the whole thing. It's simple as pie. It's as simple as lemon pie. It is so easy. These shares are headed to $14-16 in my humble opinion in not too long a time frame. Under this arrangement, this market doesn't get it yet, but it's okay. It could be that buyers are just being satisfied with all the stock they want for now, but this isn't going to last. Look at Uber. It didn't last in the 40s at all. There you go. Okay. Thank you all. DH Ruda, poor SoFi sellers, bought 100 at 779. I got 100 at 778. Then I sold a January 25 cash secured put 10 for 315. I'll take it at 685 a share. Anytime you want to give it to me, I'll take it for 685. I'm buying at 779. I'll buy it at 685. Give it to me. I dare you to give it to me. I double dare you to give it to me. You're not going to give it to me down there. No way you're not going to give it to me. This contract is going to be worthless, and DH Root is just going to be loving this deal all the way to the bank. Thank you all for being here with me today. We have had some fun times here, boy. I'll tell you, what a session today. Down 154 on the Dow, down 190 on AI. NVIDIA is now down $10. It's finally giving up something. NVIDIA finally giving up a little bit of ground. This stock is just rocking here. Could go into the 900,000 range in the not too distant future, but it will have some flexibility. It's got to flex a little. I mean, come on. Uber down 221 at 79.09. SoFi 777. Sevens are wild. We got triple sevens on SoFi right now. We got GameStop 14.97 down 25 cents. Rocket Lab 426 down 16.5. Spire's actually up 3 cents. 12.04 on Spire. Trading at a higher price than they did their private financing at their private placement at of $12. That says something right there. Bobby, completed the call spread. AI started on Friday, 33.48. Wrote for 100, bought back for $23. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Well done, Bobby. Now think about doing that 10 times over every time. Bringing in $700 every time you did that, or doing it 100 at a time and bringing in 7,000. Not bad. There's money in them there hills, my friend. There you go. Where are we at now? Apple 170.35 down 475. Enphase down 155. AMD down 340. The Dow's off 155 with SoFi now 780 a share as we speak. Lots of activity going on here at the moment. Unbelievable. Bitcoin surging above 69,000 to record high, entering untested waters. One way to play Bitcoin without playing Bitcoin is to write credit spreads, put credit spreads on the ETF that has come out on Bitcoin. But again, I'm just not into this, and I avoid it at all costs. It's way too volatile for me. But there are ETFs out there that I'm sure will have options on them as time goes by, and you might be able to play the option market instead of even touching a Bitcoin investment and just play the spreads. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Right now, easy money on NVIDIA, easy money on AI, easy money on Netflix, on Apple shares, Microsoft shares, these stocks where you can do a ton of call or put credit spread writing just being handed to you. SPY, and also with Qs, all kinds of stuff going on. There's just tons of opportunity, everybody, if you want to take advantage of it. Adobe shares right now down to 545. Looking at $100 below that stock for put credit spreads. Yeah, 550s, 450s, 430s. That might be an opportunity there. Netflix at $5.99 a share, looking at 500 and 480 or 520 and $500 put credit spreads. There might be opportunities there. Just these shares rebound back to where they were yesterday. You're already laughing on these spreads. Tons of opportunity. You just need how it's done. You have to understand the markets. On options, the classes are waiting for you. It's not a 100-yard dash. It's a marathon. It's trade after trade after trade where you take money off the table and live off of this lovely cash flow that these gamblers are going to give you. And Bobby just had a trade right here, $77 profit, a couple of days. Just did it on Friday. Today is Tuesday. Hello. That's per contract. You do 10 of those, that's $77 or $70. That is a big screen TV, from what I understand now. That'll get you a 65-inch television. That kind of money. Not bad. All right. Welcome all to the show and to the party that's going on here. Thanks again for supporting this channel, everybody. Hitting those thumbs ups buttons for me. We are appreciating it. We're at 185, only 15 away from 200 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in if you can, people. Very much appreciated. It's time now to make sure we honor those that oversee these markets that most channels just don't understand. Most YouTube people and most market people in New York have no idea the power of the Knights of Neat. Do not upset and disrespect the Knights of Neat. They will make your life a living hell. Shorters right now are figuring that out, are about to figure that out on a bunch of stocks out there. It is time for the Knights of Neat to be honored, to be acknowledged. And Brian is saying, hey, 186, neat, DH Ruda, neat, neat, DJ, neat, 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 here they come. The knee emojis are coming in from all over the world. Dean, don't forget, when you do this, open your window, yell out at the same time to your neighbors, neat, 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 so that they have no idea what's going on. They think you're doing a Morse code message. Melvin, the Big E, neat, 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 here they come. Linda B, neat, 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 neat. I love this game. I love this game. Everyone is saying, I love this game. Easy money on the option market. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I was just driving to work, and the 660 News Calgary, they actually mentioned Sofi Technologies down 9%. They never mention small cap stocks, only usually the Magnificent Seven. What does this mean? Wall Street is in on Sofi now. They're all in. Count Dipper, neat, 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 neat. Hector, Uncle Bruce, the 3CI, the AI price for after earnings is disappearing. Will we see a price rebound from today, or will the waters be calm until the next earnings report? Oh, I think we go higher. We're going to have to go through these gyrations, though. The markets are off, and you have to allow markets to move. Same with AI. I like that stock. Brian, neat, 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 neat. Lame duck, neat, neat, neat. Deep value, neat, neat, neat. Hector, neat, neat, neat. Open your car window, yell it out. If an officer pulls you over and asks for ID, just look at him and go, neat, 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 neat. Make sure to do that first, then give him the ID. You'll be fine. Oh my goodness. 774 on Sofi. The volume now at the low of the day, 773, 772, 42.7 million. 42.7 million Sofi traded. We need 100 million. The broker needs to net buy 100 million. I think for every 5 shares are being traded, the broker's getting 1. So right now, I think they got 8.5, 9 million shares out of the 100 million they need. This stock is going to trade a lot more and much higher than this. It will not be here much longer, but that's just me. What can I say? Hector, neat, neat, neat. Flint Creek, neat, neat, neat. Splair, neat, neat. Steven, neat, neat. Mandu. AI is mirroring NVIDIA today. Neat, neat. Larry Titus, neat, neat, neat. Don't forget the neat emojis. The Splair sounds like part of a good movie where suddenly someone yells at the officer, neat, 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 neat. Vivesh. They mentioned Sofi when it's down. You know the saying, kick them when they're down. Brian, did I miss something about Sofi, or is it going down on no news? And Splair, oh, Brian, you missed something. You got to rerun this show. You got to rerun the Trade Alert show if you're Gold Bagel member. We've been talking about this now for 2 hours. Unbelievable opportunity here on Sofi is about to be unleashed. It is going to be nuts. Splair, neat. There you go, everybody. Down 172 on the down. Down 185 on AI at 32.22. NVIDIA down 773, coming back up again. Uber down 236, SoFi 776, coming back up. GameStop 14.98, and Rocket Lab down 16 cents. Welcome all to the program. Hector, but Constable, he said to yell, neat. I'm just following the radio here. Brian, okay, I'm going back now. Brian, I'm going to rewind, double the speed, and catch up with what's going on. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party. Could be fun. The Biden administration is slashing credit card late fees. When will customers see the changes? The day after the election, when they vote Donald Trump back in and realize the guy they just voted out did everything for them, gave them student-free loans, gave them junk fee reductions, lowest unemployment rate in 50 years, the strongest economy in the world. But the day after, they'll go, yeah, he did okay, but we need action. We need a show. I want the 8-second attention span president. Orange Boy. That's who I want. That could happen. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Unbelievable. SoFi 776. I don't think though that Trump will get in. I don't think so. I think the problem here for the Trumpsters is that women are upset. They're quietly fuming. They're quietly keeping it to themselves, talking amongst themselves. They are really, really upset with Republican everything, including women's rights being trampled in front of their eyes. And they're looking at their daughters and going, I am not going to allow that son of a bitch anywhere near my daughter and all those other morons. And they're going to vote him out. I think the Democrats will come in, hold your nose, and vote Biden will be the game plan. And that will eliminate Trump for good on the presidential scene. And let's go from there. I don't know. That's where I'm thinking where it's going. That's where I'm saying. Anyway, just saying. Oh my God, cap call transaction, Bruce. Oh my God, you called it. Oh my God. Zeta State 196 on the thumbs up meter. Biden sold out the country. It's been testified in court. Yeah, right. He sold out the country. Yeah, right. Oh man, a big T. Earlier this month, I sold 4 $10 calls on Sofi for 25 cents. I set a buyback stinker at 4 cents. Am I learning this right? If you've written $10 cash secured puts, fine. If you're writing call contracts, you're not getting it. Kaiser, I'm a new member. Welcome back, Kaiser Trip. It's been a while since we've seen you. It's I think you've been here before. Stop spreading lies, Bruce. There is no unemployment at 3.5%. There's no job creation of 10 million jobs available in this country. We're doing miserably thanks to Biden. Stop spreading lies. There you go. Splayer, welcome to the Goldies. Kaiser, welcome to the program and welcome to the family. Welcome back, I say. It's great to have you. Thank you for these thumbs ups, everybody. We are pushing 200, if not breaking it now. We are at 196 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, everyone, so much for helping out. This is good stuff. Great to have you here. Trying to make sense of this incredible market and this wild, crazy spreads we're watching right now. SoFi 775 on 44 plus million volume here. We are rolling right along in 1 hour and 2 minutes. Giddy up, everybody. Lorraine, I paid my student loan for 18 years. I just got my statement from Mahoa. I'm a public worker, teacher, still waiting for my loan to wipe out, to sell my house. Stop spreading the lies. Welcome to the Goldies. Lorraine is talking about paying her loan. Mandu number saying welcome. Spirit, isn't the 2-month bagel on Kaiser's name? I think so. I think he's been here before. Thank you very much. Well, like I say, 10 million jobs are begging right now. 3% unemployment rate. The strongest economy on the planet. Europe would die for this economy. They wish they had these problems that Americans have right now. But America is too mad at itself to understand just how good things are. It's just too angry at itself. And what can I say? You got to blame somebody. You don't want to blame yourself, so blame someone else. That's the Republican way. Blame the people who are unable to defend themselves against those who blame them for everything. Let's blame the immigrants. They're the cause of everything. It worked in Brexit's case. They went with Brexit because the immigrants were ruining Britain. And Britain is a Shangri-La of happiness now. There's nothing wrong in Britain whatsoever, except that I read this morning, almost $1 trillion of money has left Britain in the last 6 months to buy American investments. Brits are dumping British stocks to buy American stocks because they're looking at the USA going, oh my God, if they got it good or what? Oh my goodness, you can say what you want. You can go where you want. You can get a job anywhere you want to work. My God, what opportunities. And they're buying American assets. It's unbelievable. Dumping Brits, buying American. The Brexit deal is really working out for Britain right now, isn't it? Oh, yeah, they're doing great. What can I say? That's a 6-month bagel. He just upgraded. Beautiful stuff. Welcome, Kaiser. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. Let's see what's going on here. 13 days and 3 years. Here's the splatter. Where's the next color? Maybe dark purple, dark green. Fix all the gains. This is good stuff. Welcome, one and all, to the program. I am one angry American. I don't take handouts. I work 3 jobs. I am still working. Don't use credit cards. Lorraine, God bless you. However it works for you, I love you. Unfortunately, you're up against a bunch of socialists in New York and Washington who are sucking the government dry every time they get into trouble. The banks in New York have found a way years ago to suck billions, trillions out of Washington because of all the socialist politicians they've created over there with their super PACs. They're addicted to their money, and the SEC is going right along with it. Small Americans are getting hosed, and the rich just get richer. Anyway, I just stopped watching Republican propaganda, says Melvin. It's just not true. The big T, I'm mixing up my stock lingo again. I wrote covered calls. You don't want to be writing covered calls. That's not a good idea. You want to get out of that habit with SoFi right now. Kaiser, I did buy calls. I did buy calls at 8, then wrote puts for 15. Call cost me 12,000. Puts paid me close to 300,000. Puts expire in April and January 2025. Congrats. I hope it works out really well. Well done. If it works out, it works out. Thank you all for being here. Am I riling you up? I hope so. SoFi 774, down 84 cents. On SoFi, opportunity knocks with 45 million traded now on SoFi. The Dow's down 211. The AI at $32. NVIDIA 841 down 11 again. Here we go. We've got the wave of buying and selling and buying and selling. And SoFi is on deep discount today. That is the story. You can write cash secured puts now. Giddy up. Charlie, sold 25 Jan 26 $10 puts on SoFi. $3.83. Now I wait. Thank you very much. $3.83 a share. Cash to me times 25 of those. Thank you very much. $383 times 25. Way to go. TJ Hydras, just a little FYI, Google Finance quotes are correct. I remember you saying one time that your quotes were 10 minutes delayed. Have a good one, buddy. Splair, I bought back today my 2 SoFi $6 calls. I think either it's really not the best territory for a new call to write. No, I would not be writing calls today. Absolutely not. 774 down 84. This is cash secured put writing day on SoFi. Taking 383 off the street. This is a wonderful move. Offering to pay $6.17 for SoFi. Yeah, that you're a really nice guy, Charlie. Your charity just shines through. Your kindness. It's incredible. I love it. Well, keep it up, buddy. Don't be stopping now. Yeah. I call that easy money. That is 38% on your capital. You put up 10 grand. You put up $1,000 to bring in $383. That's 38.3% return on your money being handed to you up front, like right now. Do whatever you want with that cash. Way to go. Nice. BP, market and SoFi being down is really killing me. I'm going to have to sell some shares. You should be rejoicing dips in the market. Splair, and it was a hell of a ride at 780. The highest ask was 230, and at 797, it's only 315 at the highest ask. Splair, that was crazy. There you go. 219 drop on the Dow, 46-point drop on S&P, 288 drop on NASDAQ. At this moment in time, as we pass the 2-hour mark of the show today. Thank you all for joining me all morning and in the pre-market this morning. It was a pleasure having you with me. I hope you had some fun today. We got more to watch. We're at 197 thumbs ups. If there are 3 of you out there who can find the thumbs up button, please nail it for us and get us over 200 thumbs ups. Love you for that. NVIDIA down 14. Uber down 270. SoFi 777s, 777 down 81 cents right now. And let's see what is going on. Watching of SoFi volume now of 46 million shares at the moment. There we have it at this point in time. There you go. BP, you may want to do rollovers of cash secured puts. Maybe do a rollover. Go further out in time and add more cash to your account just on a rollover. You should be able to do that. Cindy B, here is my thumb. Thank you, Cindy B, for the thumbs up, putting us closer to 200 thumbs ups this morning. You guys are awesome stuff. GameStop only giving up 39 cents. Apparently, if GameStop goes up today, it'll be the 7th day in a row for an up move on GameStop. I read that this morning somewhere. If today GameStop breaks into the green, it'll be 7 straight days of up moves. It's only 740,000 traded. There's not a lot coming in for sale here. So we'll see what gives there. They're coming out with earnings in a couple of weeks, so there might be some anticipation there. I don't know. we'll see what's going on. Thank you, everybody. Let's go sub and like this homeless Canadian. No cash, Uncle Bruce, to buy back. No cash. Well, you can do a rollover. You don't need cash to do a rollover. You might be able to pull a rollover. Mr. T, you forgot the CS in CSP, the cash secured puts. Non-workers laughing out loud. Welcome all, everybody. Nice to see you here all day this morning. It's been great having you here. It's going to be a busy one. I'll be watching from the sidelines. You'll be watching. If anything crazy goes on, I'll come back on. Otherwise, I'll just keep an eye on things. If you have any questions for me, send me a private email, and we'll see if we can help you out. If you want to be part of the Discord group, join this channel. Send me an email. Say, hey, I just joined you. I'm a Gold Bagel member. I'll get you some info to become a member of the Discord group. Thank you all for helping out and being part of this wonderful family of YouTubers, the best in the business. No question about it. We have now 204 thumbs up. Thank you all. 204 thumbs ups. We send love to all of you. Thank you so much for coming through here, and keep up the good work, everybody. Stay on top of your trades and enjoy this market. It is fun. We'll see if this is a turnaround market coming up here, because I really don't know if there's much more downside here. We seem to be hovering right now. We'll follow it. Anyway, apparently, Tasty Trade says you have to be positive through rollovers. Well, then you're overextended. This is something I warn people about. But in any event, we'll see how the market goes. Not lurkers, say hi to Andy Jen for us. Neat from Richard Mandu. Thank you, Splair. Same to you. There you go. Enjoy, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Make a bunch of money. Get richer. And take advantage of the Sofi dip while it lasts. I'll keep an eye open for press releases. I'm sure you will too. And we'll see what Sofi ultimately does with this call. This cap call transaction financing. Oh, I love this. This is good stuff. And there you go. All right, kids, have a good one, everybody. We'll catch you a little bit later, and make some money out there. It's Bruce from Palm Desert and Auntie Jen from Palm Desert saying, see you later and make some dough. Okay, bye for now.